Alrighty, this is going to be a review on the Cold Steel SRK. SRK stands for Survival Rescue Knife. And I got this for a summer knife because I blew up my other knife. But it looked pretty good on paper, but we'll see how it holds up over time. I got it mainly to like split wood, bushcraft, you know, just your regular woods tool. But I'll go over the pros and cons that I've seen with it. Not many cons. It's a pretty cool knife. But I'll just go over the specs real quick with you. The weight of this knife is 8.2 ounces. The blade thickness is 3/16 of an inch. So it's a pretty thick blade, 3/16 of an inch. The blade length, just the blade length is 6 inches long. And the overall length is 10 3/4 of an inch. The steel of this is AUS 8. I haven't had any experience with AUS 8, so that's another reason why I wanted to get it. I believe the older models of the SRK actually came in carbon 5, I believe. And you can get this knife for around 60 bucks. You can get it for 60 bucks on your corner store. That's where I got mine. But I'll just go over. This is a really nice textured rubberized handle on this knife. Has your lanyard hole. You can really get a good grip on this knife. It's a hard rubber. There's one thing I would like to see. It is a full tang from all the way down the handle, but I would like to see a little exposed tang for, you know, hammering or whatever. And that's one thing I didn't like. Has this like little finger choil. It's not bad. There's no jumping on it, but you know, since it's a survival / combat rescue knife, I really don't think I'd need it. It has that Bowie shape, which I love the Bowie shaped knives. And it's not a full flat ground, but it is nice. I do like it. Out of the box, it really wasn't razor sharp. It was, you know, relatively sharp, but it was not shaving sharp at all. The tip of this, Cold Steel brags about how strong it is, and but I guess we'll see over time. But you could actually sharpen the top of this here, because it comes into a point there. But this tip is nasty. You could penetrate through body armor or whatever real easy. This is such a sharp tip. It's unbelievable how sharp that tip is, and how much penetration that could have. Cold Steel, Japan. But I'll get to the sheath here. This is Cold Steel's Secure X sheath system. It's I don't think it's Kydex, but it's like a hard plastic, which is a really nice sheath. I wish every single knife came with like a sheath like this. Really cool. It has your holes so you can attach it to molly, or wrap it in paracord or 550 cord to have more cord storage or whatever. And then it comes, you can detach this nylon here, the secure nylon, and just have the plastic sheath. I think that would look kind of cool with just the knife in there with the plastic sheath. But the one thing that I noticed, it clicks in there pretty nice. But the reason why it clicks in there so nice is because when I first got it, these screws were down here, and it wasn't squeezing up here enough, so it wasn't retaining this knife. I mean, I literally dumped it upside down and the knife would fall out. I mean, it didn't retain it at all. And it will fall out. I mean, it's pretty secure. I'm not squeezing the sheath at all to try to get it to stay in there, but it will come out. But it has this other retention strap here too, and I don't think you'd really have to worry about it falling out if you at least move the screws up here and have the retaining strap with it all the time. I don't think you'd have to worry about it. But that's the only dislike that I have about this knife, is I think it should lock in there really tight. I like my stuff locking in tight, and it didn't do that. But that's the only knock I can say about it. With the sheath too, it has this little drain point here at the bottom too, which is nice. All your water will drain out of there if you get into some rain or whatever. So that's cool. But alrighty, I'm gonna split some wood with this and see how it splits. This is the first time I'm gonna use this knife, so this might be a 2-part video, so look for part 2. So see ya.